Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for The Expanse Season 3, Episode 11. So, we have Melba, or Clarissa, whichever name you want to use, about to Hulk smash that one lady. Man, she's just trying to help her. Like, I got bad vibes from that one lady where she was just kind of like, I'm perfect. I got, like, access to this and you didn't. You know, like, I got those vibes from her, but doesn't mean I want her to be killed or anything like this, you know? So, yeah. But we also have, obviously, the craziness of, James making it to the thing in the center, whatever that is. It seems like it's some kind of, they called it a records room as best that they can describe it for us to understand, you know? And he put his hand on the thing after some complications with the Martians showing up and everything, and he just saw some crazy shit. Like, I don't know, it almost seemed like a sun destroyer kind of weapon or something like that, and I don't know if the proto-molecule is trying to get access to that, and if so, what does it want to use it for? What is its prime directive here? What's going on? But we also had Miller kind of getting snapped back into himself a little bit. It seems like he might have been like more proto-molecule controlled until James was like, how did it feel? Did they tear you apart piece by piece just like that, you know? And stuff like that, and he kind of had like a almost like a crisis of face sort of thing going on with Miller. So I'm curious to see how this all turns out, especially after what James saw. Like, what does he do with that knowledge now? And how does he interpret it? Because I interpreted it one way, but I feel like it could be interpreted in different ways. So, yeah, we're going to start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Right into the opening. Guys, I've been playing Dune Awakening. Man, when I got that game, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a fun little survival game, you know? Like, build a base, like, you know, hang out with my friends on it a little bit here and there and stuff like that. I am so addicted! Like, don't get me wrong, I'm hyped to watch shows and everything, but there's been a small part of me that's been, like, almost not wanting to, you know? Like, I just want to go get on the game, I don't want to record. But no, I'm super excited about The Expanse and the other show I'm watching tonight, so it's fine to keep my schedule and all that. And having a healthy break from, you know, games is good to do. I just sometimes overindulge in my addictions. I say addictions, it's really just video games. I need to watch the Dune movies. I've never seen them. I need to react to them real bad. Alright. I didn't understand what the one guy said. Oh. They can't leave. Damn. Damn. She saw the blood floating, and that's when she realized that the speed limit changed. Damn, she must have came to like a sudden halt. Oh. Her speed was 28. Damn, so she's trying to move, but... Oh, wait. What the fuck? Oh my god! It's just like a slow explosion? Damn. She used the vacuum of space to put it out. That's so cool. Is that what like an explosion would look like in like 0G? Alright, girl, you're smart. Hopefully you know. I don't know how fast you can go in those suits, but... Oh, is she gonna gauge? Okay, so the tool could leave. 28 miles per hour. Hopefully she's smart enough to realize the speed limit. Definitely. Being trapped in your ship is one thing, but man, it would suck to be trapped out in space. Just hovering like that. Okay, so they made it out. They're slowly navigating away. Damn, it just like... that makes one of us. Hmm. Damn. Hmm. She's smart, man. Hmm. To be fair, it seems like it could probably just kill you all if it wanted to, so... What? What's happening? Oh. Oh no, is she like wedged? Is he okay? Oh. Hmm. Nice that he's right there for that. Make it so the 0G might be able to move the... They're both wedged in between. If one goes back to free one, it's gonna push into the other one, though. Ah, Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Moves forward, moves back is bad. Well, figure our shit out while we're stuck, I guess. Maybe. Or not. Alright, what happened here? Little Miss She Smash, whatever is in her way. I don't like the floating blood. It doesn't look like it's hers. Ugh. Is that broken? That bone did not look set properly. Oh, is she dead? Damn. Now the question is, did the slowdown do that, or did that happen to her before? Maybe the slowdown did it. Is Anna okay? Yep, literally. Question answered. I like these camera angles, like the different, like, it makes it feel like space trippiness, you know? They're always just finding these random drugs and injecting themselves. I mean, I'm sure they know what they're doing, but for me, it's like, what did she just inject herself with? Like, maybe it's like some kind of painkiller or something? But they just have like random boxes of painkillers chilling? Oh, wait, is she... Oh, that's fucked up. Damn. That is so scary. Just a freaking death hall. Oh, is that... Oh, no, maybe they're just spinning. Man. All I wrote down to remind myself to talk about this is just death hallway. Oh. Ugh. You just have to suck up all the blood floating around. She's got like a bruise on her neck. Oh, that's why she's not hurt at all. Oh. Wow. Damn. A lot of these people that are alive are just gonna die then, huh? Man, it'd be so shitty if like the controls were inversed or something and he pushes it closer to himself by accident. You ever do that when you're playing a game or something and you like use a like you have to like move your mouse up for something and then the thing goes down and you're like, oh shit. Alright. Damn, this is so hard. It's like a I know I'm referencing video games a lot, but this is like a co-op game where you gotta like talk your friend through something. Oh, she lined it up. Uh it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna go right in between that. Ah, fuck. This is intense. Holy. A bonding exercise, though. Yeah. Hopefully that thing doesn't squeeze too tight and breaks it. I love when people reference that, like, is no one else capable of doing that? Like, I don't know. Like, how's that belt their ingenuity? It's just interesting when people are like, yeah, my people do. Fuck! Damn. Now you have glass particles floating towards your face, too. Whatever the hell that thing's made out of. Looks like glass-ish. Oh, boy. Alright. So is that, guess, internal bleeding? I don't know. We'll have to see if they have a way to treat that. Oh. You know what? Some of the subtle things these actors are doing to make it look like they're in zero G, like the way she moves her arms really makes it look like her arms are kind of like floating a little bit. It's actually really impressive. Those things are cool. Wait, is she alive? The girl with the pipe in her? Aw, come on. She's gonna follow. Damn it. Now's not the time, Melba. I'm just gonna call her Melba. Oh my god. That's what I thought they said in the beginning, is like he killed Lieutenant or whatever. Literally doesn't solve anything. Always, people just, especially when faced with the unknown, just try so hard to blame people around them sometimes. It's like, hmm, damn. Wow, that's crazy. You listening in? How'd you know? Maybe she was close enough to overhear? I mean, I guess it was just right down there. Maybe. Wow, she is alive. She managed to call for help. You just running around with these needles of painkillers, probably. Hmm. Oh, she said it. Damn, Anna, be careful. It's Anna, right? Not yeah. Okay. Oh my god, the water building up in her eyes because it like no gravity. Oh, that's crazy. I was wondering what was going on with her eyes for a second there. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, damn. It's like people that quiet their mind by being like him, but then there's the people who try to like aren't like that either. They just like quietly accept their fate and stuff. Hmm. 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 interesting little bonding scene. This is kind of what I was expecting them to do when they were both stuck. No. Hmm. I prefer for bleed out in silence. I like that line. Hmm. Hmm. Seems like not really a moment that he'd really lie about. You know, like making shit up and manipulating doesn't really seem like what they do right here. Yep. Well, if anything, maybe someone will hear them too. Alright. They're on a massive ship too. That's the thing, is like you could say like, oh, that's gonna be pretty soon, isn't it? Like that someone would find them, but with how big their ship is and how many people might have died, who knows? Hmm. That was nice. I know we have like kind of like syncing technology already, but it's like, yep. Not even any like permissions needed and stuff. You don't have to like use an app to sync up or whatever. Just like your phone is near my phone, so what the hell is she wearing? Some kind of salvage. I think it says salvage on the side. Just put on some mech suit and just yeet it off into space. See ya. Once again, I like how the perspective from space, seeing Anna, is completely quiet. No sound. This show's amazing. Alright, what happened here? Hmm. Well, we know that James isn't here, but where is Alex and Amos? Hmm. How many more rooms does she have to check? It'd be funny as shit if they're just sitting here, like, eating dinner. Hey, welcome to the party. I guess that wasn't their music, that's the headphones floating by. Oh no, the food. Oh shit, is he okay? Oh, okay. Got knocked out. Does he have something sticking out of his arm? Her face. Amos. Okay, she took care of him, got him all set up. Oh, that's not good. Looks like his eye is... Okay. That's the first thing he says. Ugh, the way that, like, one eye shut slower than the other, the one that's, like, hurt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, does he have some... internal bleeding isn't good, right? Yo. Damn. Hmm. Yeah, not after all this. Uh, is she gonna try to save him? She's gonna try to sacrifice herself, I think. Shit. Come on, Kamina. Ah! Damn. I would get out of that so quickly. Fuck. Damn. might be best not to move her. Like, it might be keeping some things pinched, you know? Some blood flow stopped, maybe, I don't know. I was gonna say he should get her out of there, but at this point... Oh. No. He's so adorable. Okay. Hmm. The look away feels a little cold. Maybe not happy that she left in the first place. Hmm. Damn. Yeah, didn't they say they had something that spins that gives, like, artificial gravity? Damn. Okay. Oh boy. This fucking chick just being a nuisance. Man, it looks like she's moving fast. Oh boy. She's trying to kill James, and James isn't even here. Guess she doesn't really know that, huh? Naomi. Please be okay. Yeah, come on, realize someone did that. Turn back around. Fuck! Naomi! Naomi! Don't just stare! Fuck! Damn! Gosh, she's just... She like magneted to it? Oh. Cool. She got boosters, damn it. Is Amos gonna realize something? No. Oh, Amos. Oh shit, she followed her! Holy shit! He just came out of nowhere, Anna! Damn! Oh, Anna's on the Rossi! I'm excited for that. Alright. Captain. Alright. Shit. That's so crazy. One-third G. Nice. Oh, okay. Hmm. My ship. I'm gonna try to bring all the wounded. Okay. Okay. I hope he doesn't, like, if Camino lives, I hope he doesn't. Yeah. I hate these guys with her. They're the worst. Look at them helping each other. Puh. I gotta spit on my monitor. Oh shit. He's waking up. What is he gonna be like now? Damn. Yep. That's pretty much what it looked like. Alrighty, guys, that is it for episode 11. Damn, that was a really good episode. Just complete episode of the aftermath of what happened from the last episode. Very good. What was it? There were several things in this that were just, I felt masterful. One, the actors and the directing, whatever was involved in making everything look like it's in zero G, even the way the actors moved. Don't get me wrong, Melba's character isn't the most interesting to me. She's just kind of like a thorn in, like, the grander scheme. Like, her struggles seem so minor compared to everything else that's going on. But the actress did a phenomenal job at, like, a lot of her movement just felt like it was like every movement just felt like it was zero G, you know? And I can't imagine that's easy to do consistently, you know. And it's something where I almost didn't even think of it. I almost didn't even say anything about it because it's something that I guess I was so immersed in the world that I was just like, yeah, they're in zero G. And I had to like take myself out for a second and back myself up and be like, no, these are actors acting that, you know? Like they're not acting in zero G. So it's like I just had to give like major props. In that regard, because it's in the same vein, I loved like the idea that the blood is floating around and they had to like suck it up. That was kind of crazy too. I wonder if that tool used for something else and they supplemented it to be able to suck up blood, or do they actually have like medical tools that are there to like suck up blood for like events like this to like try to contain stuff like that? You know, I don't know. But then the tears in Tilly's eyes, that was crazy. I never even thought about, like, oh, what happens if you cry in a zero G environment? All the water is just pooling up in her eyes. It was so, like, I mentioned in the start of this that I wasn't the biggest fan of Tilly's character either because she kind of had that like snooty like oh I have special privilege kind of thing, and you guys don't nana nana boo boo. That's kind of like the vibes I got early on from her. Not necessarily not that I wanted her to die or anything, but I actually got emotional over her death just seeing the tears like it's just thinking about like trying to cry but not being able to or something. Just like I don't know, there was something just so sad and unnatural about seeing that scene all the way up until the end, you know. But to be fair, even in the end, I'm not really happy with the way that Tilly, like, I know she was hurt and on the verge of death, you know, but one of her last words was like, this is your fault, this is what I get for helping people. Like, I just feel bad for Anna. Like, she might just blame herself again, you know? Granted, it looks like most of the blame she's putting on Melba at the moment, which is, in fact, you know, maybe the slowdown is what did that, but even if it didn't, Melba probably would have killed her anyway, so, yeah. But anyway. That death hallway was crazy too, just the floating corpses spinning and stuff. Like, oh, that was so just dark, you know? I feel like that's something you'd see in a video game, like going through like a hallway like that, and you wouldn't think too much of it because it's a video game, but seeing it like this was just so very impactful. Um, yeah. Anna not being hurt at all because she was taking a nap strapped in bunk. See, naps save lives. This is why you should always nap. but but yeah, she was strapped in her bunk, so that's why she was fine. Very cool. Uh, and yeah, we had Naomi make it back to the Rossi. She was able to help the crew out who got a bit injured. I guess she was strapped in too. That's why she was okay. Probably very bruised. She looked like she was sore and stuff like that. But because she was strapped in on her little ship, she made it through it as well. So really cool attention to detail too. That like all the characters that weren't strapped in, you know, a lot of bad stuff happened to a lot of them, whereas a lot of people that were strapped in were, you know, doing a little better. With the new speed limit that's been discovered, it's like they said it's going to take them like 7 months to travel from where they are to the like entrance to the ring to be able to get back into normal speed territory. And they said they don't have like the supplies for a journey like that for everyone. That's crazy, man. God, just space with like that time to distance based on like the you know because they were moving so fast before they it didn't take them all that much time to get in this far, but now that they're limited again, so we have to figure out how to raise the speed limits that way people can get out, I guess. um but yeah, other than that, really, I think the main thing that like a big focus of this episode was Kamina and Ashford's interactions. And I know he did like he obviously cared for her. He could have like tried to like leave her to die so he could take control if that's really what he wanted. I think I don't know. It's so hard to read Ashford because I got vibes of him like it felt like he did want to like kind of take over and kind of like what Kamina said like last episode or an episode before. She mentioned like, "Oh, you want other people to rise up and push you to be captain while you just keep saying no, 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 I can't to make you look like the better person," you know? And I kind of got those vibes. But now this episode, I'm not so sure. Like with him caring for her and stuff like that, and like the way they spoke, it didn't feel like this was a time where he's gonna try to manipulate her, and then by the end they spin up the drum, they get some gravity so they can help their people, and then he gives a free pass to bring everybody else from all the other ships in as well. So it's like, I don't know, it's just he did some good in this episode that makes me have a bit more faith in him. Now he did take the captain name, like my ship, and I like he didn't tell people no when they called him captain and stuff, but we'll have to see if Kamina lives through the situation. We'll have to see how he handles that. Does he give control back to her, or does he keep it for himself? So that'll be interesting. But yeah, overall, just some very intense moments in the episode. We have Anna just being very angry. Like, we haven't seen her so vengeful before, like just saying to Melba, like, your only option is to what she said, like, beg for mercy or whatever, right? Like, that's not a very threatening line, I feel like, So that was kind of interesting to see. And also the detail about wounds in 0G being much different, and like internal bleeding being very bad and stuff like that. So it's I love the attention to detail in the show. It's fantastic. But yeah, I don't really have much more to say. It was a fantastic episode. I'm looking forward to seeing more. We have Holden waking up obviously at the end and being like, I saw the end of everything, and it's like, yep. I mean, if the sun is getting proto-molecule laser beamed, if that's what's to come and not just something of the past, then that's a problem. Let's try to stop that. So, yeah, thank you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. This was originally a Patreon show. With those, I watched the entire show on my Patreon before releasing it to YouTube, which means you can access the rest of Season 3, you can access Season 4, 5, and 6, and finish up the show, and you'll get whatever has replaced this show as well as extra content. So check that out. Links in the description below should be popping up on the screen. I'll see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.